Wanna go to Tim Hortons? I go get a Timbit?
You ready? Let's go get some gas.
Oh yeah, here we go. Following the snowplow to town. See if we can get out here. Everybody's in such a rush to get to work or whatever. Well, the roads are icy. Come on, baby. So today, not much happening. We're just gonna go, because I got Toby here, we're just gonna go get some gas, mix it up, throw it in the snowmobile, and I think I'm just gonna go, it snowed last night, so I'm just gonna go take it around, I don't know, up the trail, check it out. That's the thing, old snowmobiles, you can add, you got a $20,000 snowmobile, you're making payments on it or whatever, you gotta wait till the snow is deep, till it's perfect, blah blah blah, because you don't want to break it. Buy a snowmobile for $500, it can snow an inch and you can go snowmobiling. Your old snowmobiles are adding minimum 2 months to your snowmobile riding season. Oh boy, you're an idiot. Some car trying to pass. You buy an old snowmobile, $500, like this Enticer that you've seen. I paid $500 for that. And right now, there's probably 2 inches of snow. Well, more than that. It's probably like 5 inches of snow. But the ground just froze. Like, it's not ideal for snowmobiling yet. But I'm going to go snowmobiling this morning because I can. And I don't care about my snowmobile. So it's not going to... And it was made in the 80s. It was built to last. So, even if I did care about it, not going to hurt it. So yeah, you buy old snowmobiles, you're saving a ton of money. Snowmobiles are a waste of money anyway, like to spend that kind of money on them, and you can add 2 months to your riding season. So it's up to you, but that's what I do. Everybody's in such a rush this morning. Drives me nuts. All right, I'll get some gas and we'll get out of here. Did you get one, Toby? They only gave you the one. They've probably seen your belly. Oh, just got some gas, and now we're gonna, go mix it up throughout the snowmobile. The thing with these old snowmobiles, hopefully that gas didn't spill, but it's just, the way I look at it, you can add at least a month to your riding season because you're driving a piece of junk you don't care about, and even if you do care about it, it was made in the 80s or 90s when it was built to last, you can ride them in 2-3 inches of snow. Like, you know what I mean? You might need a set of carbides every year, but you're not going to hurt the thing, and you don't really care about it. You don't have any money invested in it other than, whatever, $500. Like, so, it's just, yeah. There's people with $20,000 snowmobiles, all they do is look at them most of the year, because all they can do is afford to go to the mountains once, and then they just drive around with their trucks and their big sled decks and everything else, looking at their snowmobile. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I know personally I can have, I want to say just as much fun, but I have more fun on vintage sleds. Taking my time, going slow, taking a break, like just enjoying myself, like just trail riding. That's what I like doing. I'm not into the financed fun type thing, so, but some people are, I guess, or they think they are. They probably think they are. Just gonna go home, fill up the sled, get dressed up in my vintage clothing, and we'll go for a ride. Pretty good day to be out. Yeah, not enough snow to have an expensive sled, but plenty to have a piece of crap. So you can't beat this. Breaking the trail. Man, that's fun. All right, made it up to this hill. I like coming here. It's short distance from the house and it's a nice little spot to look at. You can't beat these old sleds. Like, here, I'll show you what we got for snow. That's it. Track's not breaking through. Skis are a little bit here and there, but for the most part, nothing. What would be really cool is if I could get down there and then climb back up, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. The river's frozen over now. I think it's right through that opening. That little clear spot is, but I don't think you'd want to be walking on it yet. Buddy was saying he might meet me out here. I don't know if he's gonna come up to this. He doesn't really want to come up the rock pile or whatever to get here, but if he does, he'll be fine. He might meet me here and we'll hit the trails. Maybe while we're out and I haven't had this thing going for a while, I'll pull a plug. Let's see how she's looking. Now I brought some tools. As long as we're not burning holes through the pistons, I'm fine. Let's see what we're dealing with plug-wise. Oh, that's beautiful. That might look black on the camera, but it's a dark brown. This is kind of fun. Doing a little bit of, not maintenance, but, you know, checking her out on the trail. That one's a little, that one is a little leaner, but it's not too lean. That one's actually more optimal. It's kind of chocolatey brown. Again, if you had a $20,000 snowmobile and you've seen a difference in plugs like that, you'd be calling the dealership. But I did it in for warranty work. That could even be a difference in plug gap, but I don't have a gap tool, so I'm not going to be able to tell much of a difference looking at it with my eye. All right, we got our maintenance done. It's a good working machine. I like how everything's just, it just works on these old things. Like, there's your gas gauge right there. Goes in the top and in the bottom. Fill the tank, fills the tube. So there's my level. Actually, I think I can hear him now howling down the road. Kind of sounds like an 18-wheeler on the highway. But it's just the track. These are good old sleds. Like, I had one or two, no, I had one of these as a kid. And, like, it never ran as good as this one because I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I still don't, but at the time I didn't know how to fix anything. I was just like trying. Oh, it runs kinda, and then just hop on and go type of thing. But I love these old Enticers. Like, I had one as a kid, and it never ran anywhere near as good as this one. But at the time I had no idea what I was doing, like how to fix anything. So I'd just play with it, and get it right. I didn't even have the right spark plugs probably. Like, I didn't even know to look up a number. I just said, oh, this one's shiny, throw it in, and it ran. But that's kind of how I learned everything, just trial and error, and I know enough to get by here now. So anyway, long story short, these are really good sleds. You can get them cheap. They're big enough you can actually like get somewhere, but they're small enough you can get anywhere. Like, you can go through trees. You don't need a trail. You just bomb around, and like, especially now, like they're actually kind of popular, so you can get parts for them. Like this windshield, $80, and it makes the thing look brand new. A ski was $100. Like, and this is a 79. Like, and it's still going. Like, not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. And in my opinion, if you can enjoy a sport on something like this, you're doing something right. If you need the $20,000 snowmobile, motorcycle, dirt bike, blah, 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 I don't know. Not for me. don't get me wrong, if you can afford it, right? If you gotta finance it, probably can't afford it. But he just said his snowmobile is running like SHIT, and he's back in his garage. She's running on one cylinder. That's not good. I got pretty, I don't know. Not saying it's the right outlook, it's just my outlook on like financing and stuff. You gotta finance a house, like me, that's fine. It's somewhere to live, like that's legit important stuff. I think that's normal. But if you gotta finance a snowmobile, can you really afford it? You know what I mean? Are you an Enticer guy, but living the life of a... I don't even know the name of a new one. But, I don't know. There's something about it, right? I agree with the mortgage thing and those types of debts, but I don't have a debt on anything toy related, and I don't think anybody should. Like, it's... If I was making a payment on this every month, I would not be having as much fun today as I am right now. Like, there's no way. This thing here could explode. I can push it down that hill and walk home. And done. Go buy another one. Aside from the things that you know are right to finance, like a house, that type of thing. Even if you need a family vehicle, whatever. But if it's anything like toy related that you don't need but you want, don't finance it. Not smart. It's not a good look. Or you think it's a good look, but it's not. Anyway, we'll see if he's gonna reply. I'll just head his way. He'll see my tracks. That's the one good thing about snowmobiling. If you're looking for somebody, just follow their tracks. Unless it's snowing.